We're going to learn some things about the body as far as measuring, because we're going to need to go and purchase fabric. We're going to need to purchase a pattern and all of the sewing notions that go along with the project that we're going to be sewing on. So you want to grab a piece of paper, which I have one here, and a pen, and you want to write down these three measurements is what we're going to be using for basic sewing. You're going to write down her bust equals, her waist equals, and the hip equals. And we're going to record these measurements on our paper to take with us to the fabric store when we go to search for a pattern. Okay, we're going to take Raylyn's measurements and we're going to measure across the fullest part of the bust. So we're going to bring the measuring tape across the fullest part of her bust, and we're going to wrap the measuring tape around her. And as you can see, when we do that, we had her dial set for a 39. And as you see, whoops, if I get it to stay on her, she's measuring a 39. And that's her bust measurement. So I'm going to wrap the measuring tape around her, and I'm going to move it over here, and as you can see, she is measuring a 29. Now, measuring the hips can be a little tricky because people's shapes are different. Some people are hippier up top. Some people are hippier lower. So they might be hippier across here, or they may have a tummy, or they may be fuller or heavier here, and their rear end may be a little bit larger. So what you want to do when you're measuring, you want to measure across the fullest part of the hip. So in this case, this is Raylyn's fullest part of the hips. So this is where we're going to measure. And when we do that, as you can see, she's measuring a 42. We're done. We got our bust measurement, we got our waist measurement, and we got our hip measurement. And those are the three basic measurements that you need when you're picking out a pattern. So, looks like we're ready to go shopping for fabric and a pattern. But before we do, we need to figure out what exactly we're looking for.